For action words, that is, words which relate, for example, to bodily actions of all kinds, a word can generate an action, a gesture, a bodily gesture, that is, which represents what the word refers to. This, of course, is somewhat similar to deictic words. Many function words fall in this category, as many simple action verbs. So, after the video which you have seen indicating the relationship between animal names and animal sounds, action words and gestures and so on, I can now turn to the main theme of this video presentation, that is language and the ascent of intelligence. Of course, there are preliminary questions about what we mean by intelligence, a topic debated ferociously, particularly in relation to the possible differences in intelligence between different groups. Then, of course, there's the question of the relation of intelligence to brain size and structure. And at this point I will be bringing in the relevance of the Baldwin-effect, which I referred to briefly at the beginning of this talk, and also to evo-devo, that is the evolutionary development and developmental biology, an emerging science, which seeks to link the development of the body and brain, that is the growth of the child, for example, with the possible evolutionary progress which took place associated with developmental processes. On brain size, the inescapable fact is that brains, and particularly human brains, have much increased in size in the course of evolution. The increase in size must have brought survival benefits, and for humans it surely means that however intelligence is measured, greater size has moved in step with greater intelligence, though of course at the individual level the correlation is not exact. For example, Einstein's brain was not real. But an important observation about brain size. All the day-to-day routines of bodily existence require very little neural mass, very little brain mass. Ants, bees, mice, birds, dinosaurs manage, or in the case of dinosaurs, managed very well with small or extremely small brains, though small rodents perhaps in terms of the ratio of brain to body size may require separate consideration. So why and how did humans come to acquire a brain mass much greater than is needed for routine bodily functions? From Homo habilis to modern Homo sapiens, the brain grew from an average 750 cubic centimeters to 1350 to 1400 cubic centimeters, a remarkable increase. Plotkin, in 1996, talking about this, said there was no known comparable rate of increase in brain size in any other species at any time in the history of life on Earth. So we have a number of hypotheses coming from various directions, from anthropologists, paleontologists, and many other disciplines. to explain the growth in brain size and the associated growth in intelligence. I've looked at various writings about this, and there seem to be three main suggestions or hypotheses. One, social complexity. Two, the increase in brain size was something to do with foraging strategy. And three, that the increase in brain size had some direct relation to language development.